Hi, it's Louise Tanner-Stokes from the Anti-Dieting Revolution, and I wanted to talk today about how joining the Anti-Dieting Revolution makes it easier for you. So this is for you if you have done all the diets, you've been to all the slimming clubs, and you're sick of it all because it's just too complicated and you're finding that it's making it worse for you. You're just getting bigger with every diet that you fail. Make it easier for yourself by just tweaking it. Instead of trying to change everything about what you're doing, what I recommend is just tweaking things instead. Just make small changes gradually. So take it step by step. Start with picking one thing that you think, yeah, that'd be the easiest thing for me to change. That'd be the easiest thing for me to keep going, but would actually make the biggest difference. And it's about looking at your usual day-to-day habits. So what are your normal eating habits? What are your normal exercising habits? And just tweaking those a little bit. And focusing on building them up as building up those changes as new habits. So it's all about building healthy habits that you can stick to forever, rather than just doing a diet, following a diet plan and then stopping. So it helps if you are aware of your habits now. So you need to know what you're doing now, what are your normal habits now before you can make the changes. So if you're telling yourself you can't change or you don't know how to change, you're just going to find it hard. You're never going to get anywhere if that's all you focus on. So it's about taking a step back from that perspective, that way of looking at things, and just being honest with yourself. What are you doing right now? So what are your normal eating habits like? What are your normal exercising habits like? And then you can start to make some changes. Now, if you're not sure what you're eating, you're not sure what your eating habits are like, your normal day-to-day eating habits are, the simplest way to get more aware of your current habits is just to write it down. So write it down as you go along, because it's only going to work if you write it down as you go along so that you don't forget. Because if you get to the end of the day and you look back and you think about what have I eaten, you're bound to forget little bits and bobs, and those are sometimes the things that add up. So it's only going to work if you're 100% honest with yourself. You write down everything that you're eating and drinking, and so then you can look back at the end of the day at what's there in black and white, and then you can figure out, where could you make a little tweak here and there that would make a big difference. Now, take the judgment out of it. It's not about beating yourself up for how you've eaten. It's not about thinking that you need to count calories or severely restrict yourself. That's not going to help you. And it's no good getting obsessed. If you think that doing this is going to make you become obsessed with your eating so that you're restricting yourself, or you're beating yourself up, then don't do this. It's not going to help you if you're in that kind of frame of mind. We're just doing this to observe our eating habits. So it's about observing what you're doing, getting curious, so then you can pick out just one, maybe two things that you could tweak, the thing that stands out most to you, and then you can start there. So it could be about, maybe you realise you're not having regular meals, or maybe you realise you're not having enough fruit and veg, or you're not having balanced meals. Just pick that one thing that you think, yeah, if I change that, if I work on building that new habit, that would make a big difference to me. And that's the place to start. And obviously, if you need more help on how to get your meals nice and balanced, then check out my free guide to making healthy eating easier. But it's about being honest with yourself, being curious and observing what you're doing, but without any of that judgment. So what could you tweak today? What would be your first step? And obviously, if you need help with this, get in touch. But it's time to ditch dieting forever, because you absolutely deserve better. Take care, and I'll see you soon.